Welcome to my review of the Tripowin, if that's a correct term, the TC01, which is a single dynamic driver. And as a disclaimer, best way to get it in, as it's the beginning of the video, is this was sent out to me to review. I was not paid anything, and all the opinions are my own. And yeah, best to get that out of the way. This is a new release, and Tripowin normally make cables, so this will be quite an interesting item, really. And yeah, let's get into it. So tripowin.com, if that's the correct terminology, how it's pronounced, very basic. TC01, Tripowin. So it's kind of, there's a kind of a V shape or U shape, shall we say, but we'll find out. As of when I'm speaking now, I actually haven't tried these. This video will be done in separate parts, so I can actually try it, if this will actually zoom. So 104 decibels, a sensitivity, 20 hertz, 20 kilohertz, 16 ohms. So this shouldn't be too difficult. Sensitivity is a little low. 26 decibels of noise isolation. So these should be pretty good for isolating. 3.5 connector and to 1.2 meter. 2-pin 0.78, so that's good that these aren't MMCX. Something I have no idea what it says, so I guess it's going to be. I know there's a case in here, but I haven't checked it yet. These will probably be a fingerprint magnet. Yep. So these reflect a lot. 2 vents. Nozzle with a lip to keep it secure. Kind of not that bit of weight to them, but it's not too bad. So 2-pin. Too bad. They feel quite quality. Tripowin. There's no L or R on them, but obviously that would be left because of the cable. Nothing there. I think there's a case with these. Let's have a look. Yep. I had no idea, see, before this I did not even check the actual contents. This is new to me, as it is to you. So you get QC pass. That's good to see. Warranty from here. So you got guarantee. Put all your information in. Instructions. I'll check that out in a bit. So here should be tips. And the cable. Okay, you get a lanyard as well. Didn't expect that. So normal silicon, small, medium and large. And you get this cable. So from a cable manufacturer, they should really give you a really nice cable. L and R. There's a chin splitter. It reminds me of something else, maybe like something like the BQEYZ. It kind of reminds me a little bit of their kind of cables. And yeah, that's it. So just to quickly skim over the actual instructions. So it's in English, I think in Chinese. So I always like to go through the documentation because it may or may not be important for you. So basically distinguishing left and right. That's kind of important because sometimes you need to twist them to get it right. So that's what it states there. I had to do that with the Blonde 01s to get a good fit. And that's it. Connect to your phone. Maintenance. Get the right tips. Pay attention left and right. This is all safety guidelines, warranty, and basically just look after them. That's it, very basic. So the included cable, 3.5 strain relief. As you say, these are a cable manufacturer, so the cable that should come with it should be decent, and it is. I'm not sure the core count or the materials or anything like that, but it is a nice soft cable. There's no real kinks in it, which is quite good. Y split. Does have a chin slider that actually works well, as you can see. And that's it. These are very soft. You have R there, and obviously the one's L. Straightforward. So 2-pin. They are quite tight. So there you go. So that's how it fits. Perfect. No issues really. Fingerprint magnets, but that's just how it fits. So yeah, Tripowin, all good. Same obviously for the other side, you know, it's self-explanatory. So it'd fit like that. Yeah, good cable. Probably a little bit thinner than I was expecting. But yeah, it's not too bad. That's just how they fit. Now actually on to the review part of these. I used the medium tips that came with it. As you can see, 2 vents there. I guess one is to get rid of the vacuum, and the other one is just the air needed for the driver. They're both on the inside, which is key because these isolate really well. Nearly as good as my Audio Sense T800, and they're an all BA set, so it's quite a thing really. So yeah, medium tips work perfectly fine for me. These are not very big shells, on the smaller side. 2-pin. This one from the shape is the left one. It's chrome. As you can see, a negative fingerprint magnet, as you can see, but so they're not very big. Comfort for me was fine, so medium tips was fine for me. Isolation, like I said, is really good, which is good to see. That might be good or bad depending on your situation, but the isolation I think was 26 decibels or something like that, so it's quite high, but yeah, it worked fine. Works fine for me. Seems really well built. Good to see there's an actual 2-pin, and yeah, comfort's good. Sound, I'd say these are more on overall signature, probably more of a mild V shape. So they do have a nice amount of low end, but it's not really in your face or anything like that. The low end on these is not like the open hearts I've done recently. They are bassier than these. It's quite a nice balance, to be honest. It doesn't really bleed much into the lower mids either. It seems a fast driver. I'm not quite sure what it is. Obviously, all the information will be on in the description from the website what it is, but it seems a good dynamic driver that's actually in here. And for a company that actually does cables, their debut IEM is actually pretty good, really. I can't say that, but yeah, it's a nice fast driver. So the actual low end is good. It has a nice amount of punch, shall we say. It's not too much, it's not too little. It's quite a nice balance for that. Mids, nice detailed. They're not really pushed in your face like some other ones, because I'm not really keen on upper mids that are really like boosted. I know that's the Chinese tuning, tends to be for vocals. They like really forward vocals, but I don't know that it's always boosted, but this isn't like that. It has the right amount of upper mids. So everything sounds clear is a good word to use for these. Everything sounds very clear. Yep, vocals all sound right. They're not pushed back really or anything, or they're not really in your face. Probably slightly touched in your face. I mean, like a little bit, but these aren't shouty or anything like that. They've done a nice job of actual a vocal sound. They're not bad at all. Yeah, so I tried like Sam Smith. I've tried Little Mix. I tried some trance, side trance. What else did I try? just some other pop stuff and some EDM, and it sounds good. Yeah, sounds really good for that. FLAC and 320 bitrate. Treble, again, they've actually done a nice job. There's like something like the KZ ASX, which is more expensive than these. They'd rolled off upper treble. Like these kind of don't have that. Again, I'm not sure if Tripowin have made these or a company has made them for them on their behalf, but yeah, the treble is about right. And then when you start to get higher up, I think past 8K, it does taper off a bit. But yeah, stage sounds good because it doesn't really, taper off. No sibilance as far as I could tell. Really, they did a good job. Instrument separation seems good. Everything sounds kind of natural and sounds kind of clear. Is probably the best way to describe the actual overall sound. But yeah, these are pretty good. So treble's good, really good, really, for a single DD. It's actually as an overall tuning, they have done a nice job, and they're fairly easy to power. I was expecting slightly hard to power, but no real issues at all. And I think that's it for those. Overall, as a sound, the sound signature, it sounds a little bit similar to like Blonde 01, 03, T1 Plus. It's in that ballpark, but it's just a little bit more refined, I'd say a little bit. That's it. And on to my conclusion. Tripowin have done a really nice job of these. I'm not sure if they are the actual manufacturer or they was made for them, but the overall tuning is actually pretty good. Cable's good, comes with its own case. These are affordable. I think they're in the high 30s as well. So yeah, good enough case, good enough cable, good tips, good isolation, really nice build quality as well. Nice overall sound. They have done a good job. The only real negative is they are a fingerprint magnet, so you'll have to keep cleaning them every 5 seconds. But yeah, they're good product. And yeah, as anything as usual, if you want to just message me in the comments, please like and subscribe, which sounds a bit cringy, but it is just helped me out a lot. And thanks for watching, and take care.